Alright, so this one we will be talking about position, velocity, and acceleration. This is actually the portfolio for you guys to do. Okay, so your actual instructions are listed on page 1 of 2 of this. Okay. Boom. Okay, write an equation in the form of S of t. Let's put a square in there. That's what happens whenever you copy. Of a times t squared plus 2, where a is the acceleration due to gravity. Find the first and second derivative of the function s, and then graph the original function, the first derivative and the second derivative in the same graph. So what you're going to do is you are going to be replacing a with your own number, whether it be negative 9.8 or negative 16, to represent gravity. Okay, so this will actually give you position. Now, when you do the first derivative, that will give you velocity, and when you do the second derivative, that will give you acceleration. Okay, so that's pretty much it for those first couple of steps. Okay, now here's the other steps right here. Okay, find and state the values of x for which the first derivative is negative, 0, and positive. So just focus on the first derivative here. So first derivative for these 3 steps. Describe in your own words how each of these conditions is shown on the graph of the original function, and describe in your own words how each of these conditions is shown in the graph of the derivative. Okay, now when you get to 7 through 9, you're going to do the same thing as what you did for the original function, but then you're going to do it for the first derivative. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing again for the second derivative. Okay, note that the graph of the original function for the second derivative is the graph of the first derivative. Okay, and just understand what it's just asking you each time. Just replace it, and just work with it. So, just as long as you're working, you should be good on this. What it's basically saying is that if you take the derivative and the second derivative and graph both, that you can actually see some really cool stuff of what's going on, and tell position, tell velocity, and tell acceleration on this. Okay. Alright, but this is pretty simple stuff. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, make this into a Word document and pay attention to the rubric so you can actually get full points. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day.